This is a teaching moment.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's Hesiod, once again. Last time we dipped our toes into the wild seas of PC building, but today we're taking it up a notch. It's time to pick our parts. First things first, we need to figure out what we want this rig to do. Are we conquering the gaming realm, or are we boosting productivity to the max? And hey, what games or apps are we planning to run? It's like choosing your squad for a championship match. Next up, the budget. Ah yes, the eternal struggle. How much are we willing to splash out on this technological masterpiece? Now, onto the meat and potatoes of our build, the parts. Let's break it down, shall we? Think of picking the parts like assembling a football dream team. Each player has their position, their role to play. The GPU, that's your striker. It's all about scoring those visual goals. And you've got the CPU, the brains of the operation, pulling the strings like a midfield maestro. The motherboard, that's your rock-solid defender, keeping things organized at the back. And don't forget about storage and memory. They're like your versatile wingbacks supporting both attack and defense. CPU cooler, the unsung hero, the defensive midfielder of our team. It keeps our CPU cool under pressure, ensuring peak performance. And of course, we can't forget the power supply, the goalkeeper, guarding our precious components with unwavering dedication. Last but not least, the case. It's the pitch, the clubhouse, the very foundation upon which our team stands. It's crucial to have the right infrastructure for success. So, now that we know the players, it's time to assemble our personal dream team. If you're like me and delve into this world just knowing that PC stands for personal computer and that's basically it, don't fret. There are lots of outlets that will help you find what you need. I will put links to all the sources I used for my decisions for my build in the description down below. Keep in mind that this process, choosing the right parts, takes time, and you should indubitably take your time since you are going to stick with your decision for quite a while. Also, don't just look things up in just one place. Cross-reference and see what other experts have to say as well. One source that is incredibly useful in terms of choosing your GPU, CPU, storage and memory is user benchmarks. You will be able to see specs, value evaluation and pricing in a comprehensive way and can sort those columns to your liking. When it comes to picking your motherboard, I'd recommend watching videos by Hardware Unboxed. They have several videos on all kinds of components, but I, having no clue what to watch out for, found the ones on motherboards very well done and helpful. They explain everything nicely and tidily so that you can follow even if you're an amateur like me. To make sure your PSU has it in it to power your system, use PCBuild's PSU calculator. And if you want to see what power supply enthusiasts think about the options in different categories, you should visit Cultist's network to get a nice overview. For the cooler, I took to TechSpot, where you can find a best of article on the subject. In case of cases, I found Tom's Hardware to have a comprehensive overview. I really liked it and based my decisions mostly on their suggestions. That said, it's time to show you my parts and how I arrived at choosing them. When it comes to the right components for you, it's essential to prioritize based on your needs and budget. And budget is a very limiting side of the story. So let's kick things off with the heavyweight champion of almost any build, the GPU. After meticulous consideration, I've settled on the MSI RTX 4090 Ventus 3X24G OC. This beast of a GPU strikes the perfect balance between gaming performance and video editing capabilities. However, its high cost might give some budget-conscious builders pause. I just went with it because I stumbled upon a sale that I couldn't refuse. So I dug a little deeper into my pockets. But the incredible years ahead performance the 4090 delivers might almost be worth it. For those seeking a more budget-friendly alternative without sacrificing too much horsepower, maybe a kidney, the AMD RX 7800 XT offers excellent value. Just bear in mind AMD's slight struggles with ray tracing, if that's a priority for you. This would have been the GPU for me if the 4090 I got wouldn't have been so heavily discounted. Moving on to the CPU, the brains behind the operation. For this crucial component, I've opted for the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D. It's a powerhouse of a processor, striking the delicate balance between gaming and productivity prowess. It lags on the productivity side a little bit though, and is mostly designed for gaming. But for my purposes, this won't be felt as much due to the power of the 4090 and memory I selected. Now, let's talk motherboards, the glue that holds our system together. After careful consideration, I've chosen the ASRock's X607E PG Lightning. It strikes the perfect balance between upgradability and affordability, though it's essential not to skimp too much on this critical component, but it is one that you can save a lot on depending on what you need. Storage. The unsung hero of load times. I've opted for the crucial T700 1TB SSD for its lightning-fast performance and Gen 5 compatibility. While it may be a bit overkill, it ensures future-proofing for our system. Memory, aka RAM, crucial for CPU performance. I've selected the G.Skill Flare X5 DDR5 6000 CL30 32GB for its unbeatable price and dual-channel configuration. Remember, it's essential to prioritize capacity and speed when choosing RAM, and always remember that going with 2 sticks instead of just 1 or 4 promises the best performance. But be aware not to overspend. Compare prices and numbers so you can pick what is best for you. Onto the power supply, the backbone of our system's power delivery. I've chosen the ADATA XPG Core Reactor 850 watts for its reliability and value. It's crucial not to compromise on the quality of your power supply to ensure stability and longevity for your build. But this is also a component that you can overspend on easily, so make sure to compare. Cooling. Essential for maintaining optimal CPU temperatures. I've selected the Thermaride Peerless Assassin for its excellent performance and value, a total no-brainer. While liquid cooling may offer aesthetic appeal, air cooling remains a practical and cost-effective solution. Finally, the case, the cherry on top of our build. For value and functionality, the Lian Li Landcool 216 is a standout choice. While it may not win the most beauty contests, it offers excellent airflow and practicality for our needs. Now that we've picked our parts, there's one more crucial step before we hit that buy button: compatibility checking. We must ensure that all our components play nicely together before we finalize our purchase. The best place to do this, in my opinion, is PCPartpicker. This handy website not only checks for compatibility, but also offers valuable insights and summarizations for your build. So, before you pull the trigger on that purchase, head over to PCPartpicker and give your build a final once-over. And with that, it's time to bid farewell for now. Stay tuned for the next episode, where we'll roll up our sleeves and dive into the nitty-gritty of assembling our custom PC. See you soon.